Hi, I'm Chrissy.
And I'm Annie.
And it is everything pumpkin season.
That's right. It's everywhere. I feel like now everyone wants pumpkin everywhere.
In their coffee, on their counters.
I love it.
I love it too, but I especially love it in a flan.
Yes, it's so good. Something about the flan and the cream cheese, it just makes it so luxurious and creamy.
It's so creamy. It's so good with the pumpkin. I don't even like pumpkin, but I love it in this recipe.
If one of your people don't like pumpkin, just don't tell them.
No,
don't leave it out.
It's so good. Trust me. They'll love this one.
Yeah, they really will.
All right, you ready to do it?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
And we're going to teach you guys how to make caramel when you're making flan.
This is the first step to any plan, so it's very important to master, and it's actually a lot easier than you think it is.
So we're going to go in with our sugar, and we're going to go in with our water, and the number one thing is don't touch it.
Right.
No messing with it.
So what I'm seeing, like I see it, and it's like all sugar in the middle. I'm not touching it because I
you don't want to get a spoon, but you can get a glove.
Okay.
And just kind of mix it around.
And like get it moving.
And get it going and help it out.
Okay.
So it's already getting a little bit caramel color. So the reason why we call it caramelo is because it has that beautiful amber color. And that's exactly what we're looking for. Like with every time we're working with heat though, we have to keep in mind there's areas that are hotter than others, right? So that's why we're gonna use our glove to manipulate.
Never a spoon. Like I do that, touch a spoon.
You don't put anything inside. A spoon, a fork, a tongue, nothing.
Okay.
You wanna manipulate and say like, let's say you have a hot spot on this side, then move it over and get your hot spot in your hot area somewhere else.
This is really hot. It's hot fast. In my house, I have an electric stove. It takes forever to heat up, honestly.
It happens.
So this is like really fast moving. So I think you just gotta also keep the heat of your stove in mind when you're doing this.
Yes, but you know what? You bring up a good point. So we don't want to focus so much on what heat are you on, right? We want to focus more on what do you see? So what are we looking for? What do we see? So we see it bubbling up. We want it. We want it to go low.
I want it to lower it. I'm there.
And I'm like, oh, so there it is. So we want it to bubble up. But you see how there's bubbles on this side and not as many bubbles on that side?
Yeah.
So same thing, give it a little chance to bubble up and then kind of move it around just to make sure you're getting that heat all around. And that's really what gives you a really beautiful, beautiful flan. As soon as we start seeing that color, that's when we just say, no text messages, no.
So right now, my phone starts going off.
No, you're committed.
I don't touch it. This is what I'm doing.
Exactly.
What you're doing for like the next few minutes.
Exactly. It doesn't take long. It's just a matter of staying on it because once we pull it off the heat, it will keep cooking. It will keep caramelizing. So while it caramelizes, we want to make sure that we don't overdo it.
So wait, why did we add water? Because I feel like some people don't add water.
And sometimes you don't always have to add water. Sometimes I don't add water. I like doing recipes that are sure shots. And when you add water to the sugar to make a caramel, you're gonna make a really smooth caramel.
I love a sure shot.
And it's just like, why wouldn't we give you guys a sure shot?
Yeah.
You know? So that's kind of what we're doing here. So you see, it's getting a little yellow. It's like, it's not white.
Yeah.
That's what we want. See. So same thing. Give it a little swirl, right? So I don't know if you guys can kind of see it's bubbling. That's what we want. Give it a little swirl.
We're back. It's been a few minutes. I would say like it's been like 3 or 4 minutes.
It's been about 4 minutes. And so you can definitely see, right, Chrissy, that like a lot of the caramel colors on this side has changed.
I admit that I was freaking out prematurely and that now this is it.
Or that. Exactly. So it's a lot on this side, so just swirl it. Swirl it. And part of
I see it's starting to stick. Like when it's starting to stick, this is good, right?
Yeah, this is all good. One. So right now it's kind of a honey color. We want a little bit deeper amber color. That's really, really what we want to see. But we don't want to go over because then
I don't like the sticking on the sides.
That doesn't bother me. A lot of people, you know, you can get a brush. If there's a lot of sticking on the sides, you can get a brush with a little bit of water, and you don't even want to touch the caramel. What you would do is right above that, you would put some water.
Okay, color's changing again.
Color changing again, and this is exactly what we want to see.
This is like the last stretch. So this is like the home stretch, right?
I would say like a few more seconds, and we're good.
And now you want to twist it?
So I like to twist it just to like coat that top. Okay, so that's exactly what we want. It's like a really beautiful, deep amber honey color.
God, it looks so good.
So good. And then really important, you want to put it on a completely flat surface, because if not, your flan is going to be like free.
Right. And a rack is best?
A rack is best.
But that's not necessary.
Right. It just helps it cool a little quicker.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
That's how
you make caramelo. Enjoy.
Okay, so we're making our pumpkin flan.
We've made the caramel. It's cooling. It's almost cool.
Right, exactly. You really want it to be completely cool before you add in the mixture. So the first thing we like to do is add the evaporated milk.
Okay.
When you add liquids to the bottom of a blender, it's less likely for the other stuff to get stuck onto the blade. Perfect. And then we'll go in with the cream cheese.
You guys should know we left the cream cheese and the eggs. Stop making fun of it. Stop, how does it go out? That's fine. It was a cream cheese volcano. The cream cheese and the eggs have been out for like an hour or so, because when you bring it to room temperature, it helps it blend better, right?
It has to be. So the ingredients have to be at room temperature. That way, they just will naturally blend up together.
Okay.
The eggs, we always crack them in another bowl in case we have a shell, which we never have shells because it's always perfect. Perfect. Little pinch of salt.
Okay. About a tablespoon of vanilla.
And then leche condensada. I'll get a rubber spatula just so we can really get
the magic sauce. Help me out here, sister.
Let's like flip it open.
Oh, you mean like open?
Yes, I mean open, yeah. That kind of open.
Oh.
Perfect.
Every single drop counts.
Yes, every drop counts.
Every drop matters.
So then we'll put the top on this and we'll blend it up until we see it completely blended in. And we will not use that spoon to get the sides of the blender.
We'll use a different spoon.
Let me see. We're gonna push the sides of the blender. So, for example, you guys see here, it has like a big glob of the cream cheese. So just push it and make sure that that gets incorporated into everything. Am I missing a spot?
No, it looks good on the side. Oh, maybe yeah, right there actually.
There?
Two globs. Yes.
I see a pumpkin glob right there.
You
got the other side.
I got you right there.
Ooh, we're fingered it. Oh, that's nice.
That was my finger. Fair game.
Ready? Okay, so the recipe calls for 2 pans, or you can do it in a bigger one. So just keep that in mind when you're going to bake. Just depends what you need.
Okay.
Get that in there.
Look at the color. It's so pretty.
It's beautiful. And it's gonna be the creamiest flan
right?
you'll ever have. That's good. Okay, so our flan is ready to go into the oven.
Yes.
Now, part of making the flan is it needs to bake in a baño Maria.
Okay, so what's a baño Maria for people who might not know?
Okay, baño Maria. So that's when you cook something in a water bath. So baño Maria, just think water bath. So we're putting our flan inside something that it's bigger, right? So the container, this container is bigger.
So inside a bigger, like, pan.
A bigger pan. It could be something I use all the time. You say that's a chame.
a disposable.
It
like,
can be a
disposable racks. It could be something that's bigger than your flan pan.
Exactly. And then once it's in our rack, that's when we're gonna put it with water. Because if we put the water in now, it's just gonna be such a mess.
Right.
And I'm just not that good and steady.
Yeah. So we take this to the oven just like this, and then we'll pour the water once we're there.
Exactly. And that water is what's gonna give us a really delicate and really creamy and luscious flan.
Okay. Ready? We're gonna put it in the oven. So our flan is out of the oven.
Yes, it just came out of the oven. It has a slight little jiggle to it. Don't be afraid of that jiggle. That's what ensures that it's gonna be very creamy.
Okay, but we're gonna leave it in this baño Maria.
Exactly. So
Why?
this is a little trick that we always tell people. Leave it in the warm water. That's gonna continue to let it cook, but in a very delicate way. So that way you're not shocking the flan, removing it straight out.
And it won't overcook this way either. It just gets the right amount, right?
Exactly. It'll be the perfect consistency.
Okay, so after those 15 to 20 minutes, we're gonna wrap her up, put her in the fridge. You want her in the fridge for at least 4 hours.
Exactly. I would even say a little more.
I mean, like if you can overnight this is definitely like a make ahead.
This is the perfect
ideal. But I mean, you want at least 4 hours. So just keep that in mind. All right, we'll see you after. We're gonna cut. We're flipping the flan. We're flipping the flan. We're out of the fridge. We've done all the stuff. We're gonna flip the flan.
Christy's gonna get a little nervous.
I'm not gonna get nervous. I was gonna go forward with my knife, but my boss told me that I should go backwards. So I'm gonna go backwards with the knife. But tell them why, because you have a good reason.
So the front of the blade of the knife will kind of cut through the flan, which we don't want to do that. We just want it to be like really nice and even. And the back of the knife is dull. So that's why we want to go through with the back of the knife. Be a good one, because you know why? Because look, it's already,
You can shake it up.
it's already moving, and you see the caramelo coming up.
And then
So, okay, while Christy's snacking,
it'll go on.
all right, so let's flip. You put the plate on top.
Right.
Okay, always a plate that's a little bit bigger and has somewhat of a lip because there is plenty of caramelo in there.
Look, yeah.
Okay, ready? You're gonna flip? Okay. See the caramelo? Good
Now
sign.
again. Go.
I like to make sure it's even because, you know, those are the things I care about. And then, ooh, beautiful.
Look at how all the juices run.
Okay, so let's decorate our flan.
Yes.
So we have our beautiful and delicious nut brittle that we are laying.
Recipe up on our site, noelascounter.com.
And I just like to take like little pieces, and you could put them all around. I like to put them on the side,
On the top?
on the top. Yeah, like the rim.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't matter. You can do it however you'd like.
She doesn't mean that.
No, I do need it.
She means you can do however you like on yours.
Christy better get my way. Okay.
Let me get some brittle, girl.
Sorry, girl. I'm holding back. Sit here. And this is just so good. It's such a like good balance because we put a little bit of the Malden salt on it.
Oh, I love this brittle recipe. It's one of my favorite things, honestly. And it makes everything look so pretty and fancy.
Here you go. Somewhere.
All right.
If you don't want to make the brittle though, another good option is just to put some roasted pumpkin seeds on top. Even if they're salted pumpkin seeds, it'll give you a similar effect. All right. Okay, let's serve it up.
Oh, I can't wait. This is my favorite part.
Good sign. All right. So we got that in there.
I love the nice little, what is it?
It's old school little cake.
Very old school. It's very elegante.
I need help. I need an assist.
I got you.
So good. You could tell how creamy it is. I don't think you can appreciate like how creamy this is from the bottom of the flan is just like so oozing out. Oh, so good.
I mean, I'll let you know. Let me let you know.
Let me know.
And then a little pumpkin seed.
Cheers.
Cheers. So good. Delicious. Enjoy.